Previous video we learned types of igneous rocks, that is extrusive igneous rocks and intrusive igneous rocks. Extrusive igneous rocks, a lava, fiery red molten magma comes out of the earth surfaces after they get cooled molten material get solidification. After that it form a rocks like that is we call extrusive igneous rocks. Example, basalt rocks that is found on northwestern part of Peninsula India is example of extrusive igneous rocks. Now we are going to see intrusive igneous rock. The molten magma sometimes cools down deep inside the earth crust and became solid. The rocks formed in this way is called intrusive igneous rocks. Since the cool down slowly and form crystal, hence they are called crystalline rock. Intrusive igneous rocks are two types. They are plutonic rocks, hypophyseal rocks. The deep-seated rocks are called plutonic rocks, and the ones formed at the shallow depth are called hypophyseal rocks. Granite, diorite, and gabbro are the example of plutonic rocks, and dolerite. Dolerite is example of hypophyseal rocks. Intrusive rocks means, see here, this is a lava. This is a lava. It come out of the earth surfaces, that is called extrusive igneous rocks. It is mid surfaces of the earth surface, mid interior of the earth surfaces get rocks cool down deep inside the earth surfaces. Lava get cool inside of the earth surfaces, that is we call intrusive igneous rocks. It cool down slowly after they get crystal. This crystal we called crystalline rocks, that is we call crystalline rocks. This also intrusive igneous rocks also classified into two types. That one is a plutonic rocks and hypophyseal rocks. Very deep like this. Lava formed a rock deep into the earth surfaces, that is we call plutonic igneous rocks. It's shallow formed. This lava formed like a rock in the shallow depth of the shallow we call hypophyseal rocks. Example, decorite and gabbro is example of plutonic rocks. Dolerite is example of hypophyseal rocks. Are you understand what is igneous rocks? Characteristics of igneous rocks, types of igneous rocks, extrusive igneous rocks, and intrusive igneous rocks. Today homework. Fill in the blanks. The literal meaning of lithosphere is the sphere of rock. This is a branch of geology which deals with the study of rocks. Petrology. Petrology is derived from Greek word. The earth's crust is composed of minerals, solid mineral materials. Rocks may be dash in dash, hard or soft in nature. The igneous rocks are formed by the solidification of molten magma. Dash rocks are called primary rocks, igneous rocks. Igneous rocks are useful for constructing work. Igneous rocks are dash in nature, hard in nature. Dash is a fiery red molten magma, lava. Match the following. Petrology, Greek word, igneous, fire, Latin word, petrus, study of rocks, ignis, fire, granite, plutonic, dolerite, hypophyseal. Answer the following. What is petrology? Petrology is the branch of psychology which deals with the study of rocks. What write about rocks? Rocks is the solid mineral material. You want to write the few sentence. Rocks. What are the characteristics of igneous rock? It is hard in nature. It is impermeable. Don't have any fossils associated. It related with volcanic activities. It's useful for constructing work. What is igneous rocks? Igneous rocks are formed by the solidification of molten magma. It is called parent or primary rocks. What is intrusive igneous rock? The molten magma sometimes cools down deep inside the crust and becomes solid. Like this, rocks we call intrusive rocks. Example, dolerite. If you have any doubt, ask it. I'll explain next class. Thank you.